Hi everyone, been meaning to do this video for ages for you. I've got in the background some Gary Barlow music, Gary Barlow and Robbie Williams. This is a piece of music called Shame, which I love. It's a real favourite of mine, and I'm playing it for two reasons. Just let you listen to it for a little bit. I love it so much. If you want to see a ridiculous video of me jiggling around to it, I post it on my business page on Facebook. I've been playing it today, loads of Gary Barlow music, for two reasons. One, I didn't post this on my Facebook page. I mean, I posted the jiggling video, but because I have been using it to motivate myself today, listening to this to get my tax return done, or at least started, because it's just been one of those pressing things I've got to do, and listening to some really upbeat music really helps me to just get myself motivated. So I'm coming on to motivation in a minute. And but this piece of music is really, really moving. There's a lyric in it about how it's just such a shame, how we just leave things in life, and it's really, really moving when it comes to if you think about your weight and the things that you don't do in life because of your weight. And it made me quite emotional, actually. And I was jigging around, just really, really carefree, and I recorded myself. I don't know why I did it really, but I was just so carefree and happy in the office, just thoroughly letting my hair down and just really, really happy in here. And just really made me think how I wouldn't have done that when I was 7.5 stone. A, wouldn't have just been carefree, and B, no way would I have recorded myself doing that and posted it on Facebook. I mean, I just wouldn't have done it. So yeah, I just thought I'd say that as just an aside. That's not the reason for this video, by the way. But if you're low on motivation, listen to some upbeat music and just get yourself in the mood. The reason for this video is these. I'm putting these in all of your orders this week, and anyone that I see. I've got two sides. Christmas sort of, they're called 30-day planners or challenges. And I've been promising everyone I've been seeing this week that I'm going to do this video today. Or I think I promised it yesterday, but I was just so busy yesterday I never got around to doing it. I don't think I finished till about 9:30 last night. The reason for this video is that a lot of people think that just because I am a healthy BMI now, that I'm not going to be careful over the next coming months or coming weeks into Christmas. Actually, the complete opposite is true. I am being just as careful as you guys. Like, for instance, I'm going to see my sister tomorrow, and I have got a couple of parties coming up. I've got my youngest birthday. Bruce and I, we've known each other 42 years this year, and we always go away just before Christmas. We always go away to Gravetime Manor in Sussex, and we've got that coming up in a couple of weeks. Got something else coming up as well. I can't remember what the other thing is, but we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of events coming up, and Christmas, of course, and New Year, and I can't remember what the other big thing is, but there's another really, really big thing coming up. If I was to eat every single one of those things and drink, I would very rapidly boing above my healthy BMI. So I have to be just as mindful as you guys, and otherwise I'm going to very, very quickly, because of my hypothyroidism, because of the drugs for my hemicrania continua, that cause weight gain and slow down any weight loss that I'm trying, if I was trying to lose any weight loss that I was trying to do, they slow it all down, I would rapidly gain weight. So I have to be so, so careful. But even so, even if you're not, you have to be really, really careful once you get to goal. So I'm still really, really mindful, and it's all about mindfulness and being really, really careful. When I got to goal, and I made this realization that I can't just go back to eating how I did. When the dawning realization happened that my old rule was literally I'll eat whatever I want whenever I want it, and that I couldn't go back to that old rule anymore, or I'd end up looking like that 16 stone woman again. I was so angry, and quite a long time actually. I'm just gonna put that down, or I'm gonna drop it. For quite a long time, until I just accepted that the reality of this of it all was that something had to be different this time. And so the difference over these last, I mean, it's nearly 12 years now, is that I am really mindful, and I have this constant mantra in my head of it's got to be worth it. It's got to be worth that. There is going to be an impact potentially on my weight, and therefore what I'm about to put in my mouth has got to be worth it. I think Prue has a similar sort of thing in that she said it's got to be worth the calories if she's going to eat it, and if it's not going to be worth the calories, she will not eat it. And I have a similar sort of perspective. So when we go to Gravetye Manor, Bruce and I, we're going there for dinner, we stay overnight, and then we have breakfast. And sometimes we get there early enough that we have lunch there and stay and poodle around, and sometimes have lunch there the next day, or we drive around and go and have lunch somewhere else. So those will definitely be worth it. It's a Michelin-starred restaurant, and that will absolutely be worth it, because the food is really good quality, and we're celebrating something that's a really important occasion to us. You know, 42 years is quite something, and he's very special to me, and that's just worth it. It just is. I mean, my youngest son is, my youngest child is very important to me as well, but Alex will choose possibly a takeaway or Nando's, and I can take or leave that. And me eating is not important to Alex. So long as Alex is eating something, that's all that they care about. Alex won't give two hoots about whether I'm eating or not. All they care about is whether they're eating. So and all Alex cares about is whether I've made them a cake or not. They don't care whether I have the cake. So I probably won't eat very much, if at all, with Alex. So for Alex's birthday, I'll probably choose not to have too much. I'll probably have something very healthy. At the parties that we go to, I'll probably do my usual trick of having. So what I do is I'll take a plate of something if it's a buffet style, and I'll put stuff on my plate, and then I'll just move it around so it looks like I'm having something to eat. And I'll have water, but I won't necessarily drink anything. Whereas when we go to Gravetye, I absolutely will be having something to drink, because it's really nice quality, and I like a nice quality something there, but I won't get plastered or anything, not anymore anyway, because I can't anymore because of Bruce with his heart condition. Christmas Day I will absolutely have something, because that's something with the family. And so do you see what I'm getting at? So onto this here. This is a few bad days can't ruin a weight loss plan. Only giving up can do that, is what the quote says. And so what I do is I choose carefully. I hate the fact that these are sad faces. I don't see it as a sad thing. I see it as a choice thing. I choose the days when I'm going to, I don't see it as off plan. I see it as the choice when I'm choosing to eat a bit more. And then these are the days when they're all happy faces for me. These are the days when I'm choosing to eat a bit more. And these are the days when I'm choosing to stick to my maintenance plan. And or possibly even a bit less if I've chosen to eat more on those days. And so they all balance themselves out. So that's what that image is for you. That's what that looks like. And so here, what I'm going to do is I probably won't use this to plan. I will just, what I do now in maintenance is I will just check in with weighing myself, and I will think, okay, my weight's gone up a little bit. I'll just need to pull back a little bit more and be even more careful the next week. And that's how I do it in maintenance. But for you, what you can do here is chart which days that you're going to be on plan and which days you're going to be off plan, or what days if you're going to stick solidly to plan, you can chart what those days are going to be. or tick what days that you're sticking solidly to plan, so that you're going to be like, yay, 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 yay. There is, when I've finished my tax return, that is my priority. And when I've done that, which I'm hoping to do by Wednesday next week, after I've done that, I will be writing a Christmas newsletter for you with loads and loads of tips to get you through this festive period. So there is lots more support as well as this coming. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It's just about being mindful. You don't have to think that this is a time when you've got to either be all or nothing. It's not about that. If you go into this time thinking, I've got to just either be on plan or off, and bye Sonia, see you possibly January, probably not till February. Well, God knows what state you'll come back in. But if you want to do that, okay, I'll be here to support you, of course I will. But if you're more mindful like this, then far less damage will be done, and you'll probably be a lot happier, really. And that's how I look at it. So, but I'll be here for you whatever, won't I?